Well, first up this evening, as I mentioned, a 37-year-old man has been arrested in connection with the sexual assault on a woman student at Chennai's prestigious Anna University. The incident raising serious questions over safety of women on college campuses, not just in Tamil Nadu but across the country. The engineering student at the prestigious Anna University in Chennai was allegedly sexually assaulted by two men inside the university campus in the early hours of Monday. A male student who was with the victim was physically assaulted and overpowered by the two men who later sexually allegedly assaulted the victim. There is no clarity on whether the assaulters were students of the university or were from outside. But as I mentioned, the police have arrested a 37-year-old man for the moment. The victim was reportedly staying at the on-campus hostel, and the incident has set off alarm bells over safety of women. The state's higher education minister has assured that investigators will apprehend the accused and that appropriate preventive measures will be taken in campuses across the state. In the midst of the investigations, some sharp reactions in the state, with the opposition parties claiming poor law and order in the state. I'm joined by my colleague Sam Daniel, who's been tracking the case and the investigations into the case. Sam, tell us the latest that you're hearing from the police.
Viragav, the police say a 37-year-old man who sells biryani on the pavement outside the campus has now been arrested. They have booked him under provisions of sexual assault. Investigation is underway. And the survivor had said her male friend was beaten up and she was dragged into the bushes there where she was allegedly sexually assaulted. And investigation is underway. And this has certainly raised several questions in terms of women's safety, in terms of public safety, fear for law and order. And this comes amid a spate of crimes recently. Two incidents of men being hacked outside two courts in Tamil Nadu, where one man was hacked to death. And also another incident of a sexual assault of a school girl in Krishnagiri district, where more than a dozen girls were also sexually abused. And the opposition is crying foul, saying that this is a clear indication of the law and order in the state deteriorating. EPS says even there is neither fear for law or fear for police. And Tamil Nadu BJP chief Annamalai has said women and all sections of people do not feel safe under the DMK rule. The state higher education minister has denied this allegation, saying that the police have acted swiftly, and he took on the opposition AIADMK, saying that during their regime, during that Pollachi sexual abuse case, survivors were so scared even to give complaints. But the larger point, the police and the government ought to do a lot more to win back public confidence and to make sure they would feel safe. At the moment, one man arrested. Investigation is still underway.
Unfortunate, Sam, that we are discussing this crime on Christmas Day. Unfortunate though, but Sam, give us a sense of the mood in Anna University. Remember, this is one of the prestigious premier campuses, iconic campus in Chennai city and across South India and even amongst the world of engineering. So give us a sense, if you can, of the mood among students at the moment. What is the university authorities doing to immediately step up security there? Anything you could pick up on that?
The student community is quite shocked because this campus is, in a sense, in the heart of Chennai, very close to the Raj Bhavan, where the best of people study. And it's a very cosmopolitan place, and never there was a sense of fear of safety in this regard. And certainly they are shaken up. And university authorities say they are working to find out where it certainly went wrong, whether they have to strengthen any specific measures to make sure this does not repeat. The Student Federation of India members also had staged a protest earlier today there. And the police say they will also sit together with the university authorities to find out what went wrong and implement measures to make sure the campuses are more safe and this will not repeat again.
Right. Thanks very much there, Sam, for those details. We'll keep a close watch of the investigations, but is campus safety for women becoming an issue across the country. Joining us this evening, former police officer Sanjay Sahai, SG Surya of the Tamil Nadu BJP, Harish Mohammed Ibrahim, a political analyst who takes a pro-DMK position. He joins us, as well as Shweta of the Student Federation of India. Sanjay Sahai, my first question to you: when a case like this comes up in a campus as prestigious as that of the Anna University, which is right opposite the Raj Bhavan, the Gindi Park, it's an iconic campus. Does it raise serious concerns over safety in campuses across the country?
It raises very, very serious concern. There is absolutely no doubt about it, given the geography of that place and also the prestige which is attached to this university. And that also in the backdrop of whatever is happening all throughout the country, RJK being one of the most conspicuous of the cases, where still I think the security has not been beefed up. At least the media or the government, nobody has brought it to the public domain as to what happened with the 28 medical colleges, their campuses in West Bengal. As far as Anna University is concerned, I think they will repeat the same story. They have formed 4 teams, and these teams will nab 1 or 2, whatever the total number of culprits, after a huge amount of video footage analysis and things of that nature, circumstantial evidence, and there the whole story will die. And the government will claim that we have done our job within 24 hours, we have arrested one, within 48 hours, we have arrested the second person, and variety of these normal rigmarole, which all of us are very, very familiar with, and the story will die down till it appears again on some campus, either in Tamil Nadu or anywhere across the country. I would just like to know as to who is in charge of campus security. It is high time that we know who is in charge of campus security, and the battle between the incumbent government and Annamalai, that is a different story altogether, and that is not going to sort out anything as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, and various places between the governments and the opposition. So first and foremost, let it be very clear who is in charge of the university security or the campus security. And whosoever is in charge has to be held accountable. This has happened on the campus. And what is the access control mechanism? If there is a security mechanism, all of us should know what is the security mechanism, inclusive of the students, inclusive of the people at large. If my daughter is staying at Anna University, I should be convinced of the fact that the access control protocol out there will not allow anybody who is unauthorized to get in, and which has to be in detail. College hours, who can get in, beyond college hours,
Correct.
who can get in. And I still believe that parents will have to take permission even to meet their wards. Then what is the status and fate of the CCTV?
Right.
Whether a footage, whether audit is being done, it's generally presumed that if no incident has happened, no incident will happen in future, and that is what they bank on. And this is where they land into trouble.
Right.
So broadly, the campus security is in shambles. It is only a lip service, and nobody puts his heart and mind. Let everybody, all the stakeholders together, can they give in 3 days' time a blueprint of campus security, which is not a very great thing. It can be done in 3 days' time, and another month's
Right.
time it should be implemented
Important.
to the T.
Shweta, you've heard Sanjay Sahai make emphatic points that this is an issue that needs to be taken at a generic level in terms of having a blueprint for campus security. Whose responsibility is it? Is it a collective responsibility at the end of the day to protect campuses?
Yeah, good evening to all. Actually, that is the responsibility taken by the college management that was not taken in the college. That is the problem there, because there is no facility, proper facilities in a college campus like CCTVs. If there is a CCTV, proper CCTV, how can how can the drunken person, and there is a board in the entrance of the college campus, outside vehicles are not allowed. They said that even the outside vehicles are not allowed. How the outside men came inside the college campus and gave a sexual harassment to the girl? Is that how is that possible? And Anna, is that safest campus for the female students? I'm asking that. Is that safest campus for the female students? How can it? Yeah, tell me.
You're asking important questions. Dr. S.G. Surya, this is not, let's rise above political statements and attacking the governments. Is this a generic issue? What is your point on this? What can be done to constructively solve the issue for the long term?
Yeah. Unfortunately, it is not possible to come out without political implications. We Raghav, let me tell you a few things. 2023, Chennai is rated the safest city in India for women. This year, in a couple of months, I will quote two incidents that have shamed Chennai in front of the whole India. In Annanagar, a minor girl was sexually assaulted and raped by a rapist. The girl goes to the all women's police station to give a complaint. She was humiliated. Her parents were tortured in the police station. The High Court had to intervene and pass over the case to the CBI investigation. This rarely happens. This shows the lacuna of police in Tamil Nadu in dealing with such crimes. Today, about Anna University incident, we hear information that the CCTVs in the Anna University were not working. Central government has given 8 crores of fund to the Chennai University under the Nirbhaya fund to just establish CCTV cameras. We come to know that Anna University was not properly maintaining the CCTV cameras. There was absolutely no audit in it. We say political appointments should stop. Mr. Udayanidhi Stalin, the Deputy Chief Minister, was appointed as the syndicate member of the Anna University in the year 2021. Right from 2021 to September 2024, in whole 3 years, he did not attend a single syndicate meeting in the Anna University, whereas he should have taken stock about the university's safety and security, especially the safety of the girl children. When somebody who is not interested, who does not have time to work,
Okay.
why do you appoint him as a syndicate member who cannot take care of such things? You can appoint people who can spend time and check these things, right? Everything connects to the political dot. Today they say they've arrested somebody, but they were telling 3 people were
Harish-
involved. The police
Harish
statement does
Mohammed
not
Ibrahim.
mention about the 2 absconders. There is absolutely no clarity about whatever is happening here. That is the problem.
Harish Mohammed Ibrahim, you've heard what SG Surya is saying. He's saying it's a reflection of law and order, A, and B, how universities are functioning. How do you respond?
And first of all, even though I don't want to comment political on it, but still after SJ Surya have made, we have to rebut it. And for his instance, Mr. R.N. Ravi, who was a political appointee as a governor, who is a BJP-backed man, who is the chancellor of the university, so he has to take accountability as well for this. And number two, and as the law and order is concerned, the Tamil Nadu state government stands number one when it comes to law and order, when comparing to the BJP state, where it is a laughable stock. Number three, and I myself as a standing witness as an Anna University student, I hold my MBA degree from Anna University from 2012. So I know it is a campus, it is a sprawling campus of hundreds of acres where you have 4 universities inside. Chennai University has one entrance, Anna University has another entrance, AC Tech has another entrance, and a DOT has another entrance. So almost it has multiple checkpoints. I hold it as an unfortunate even. I make sure that it is unfortunate and it could create a trauma to the students over there. But for making sure these kind of checkpoints to be taken into accounts, to be taken into hundreds of CCTV cameras are there, and out of those CCTV cameras images, the culprit has been nabbed, and he is an habitual offender. And as there is a multiple checkpoints, there has to be a due diligence, which the police department and the Anna University management should taken care of, and they will be taking cognizance of the issues. That is keeping aside. We want to make sure that it is a university which holds most of the engineers from the campus, and it holds the prestigious university shouldn't be held accountable for these kind of naughty things which has been happening inside the campus is not regular in basis. Then and there it can happen, but these kind of things has to be stopped with a collective responsibility. Beyond politics, we have to make sure to take the account in a proper sense. That is what my point is all about.
Harish, you've made your point. I just have very limited time left. But first to you, SG Surya, then to Shweta, and then Sanjay Sahai. Do you believe that there will be collective responsibility taken rising above political differences, SG Surya, to find a solution for campus security across the country? Not just in one state, not in one campus, but across the country.
Absolutely. If needed, there should be a standard mechanism that should be in place. But apart from that, I would also like to suggest that police should be left to do its own job, which is maintaining law and order of the state. In Tamil Nadu, unfortunately, police are tasked with political assignments, arresting opposition party members, deploying hundreds of policemen in such activities, so that
All
the
right.
law and order is deteriorating. The chief minister should be concerned about it. That is the point.
Shweta, do you believe that anything will change after this horrific incident? Do you believe that there will be sustained pressure and efforts made, or do you think that this is going to be just a momentary making of statements and then forgotten?
No, definitely this will not be a momentary. We are protesting for only for the justice, which should be a pure justice, and the SFI students are continuously addressing the issues and atrocities happened to the students, and the police were mistreating the SFI students by arresting, or they were not even gave time to
Okay.
arrange the protest for SFI students.
I'm completely out of time. Sanjay Sahai, when you hear all of these comments that is there, often there is focus about a case of this nature because of an incident that has taken place, and then it is all forgotten. Do you believe, if we have to, what are the three key things you think we should do immediately to ensure campus safety much better in, let us say, not just Anna University, but across the country?
See, these cases are only symptomatic manifestation of complete lack of security on the university and the college campuses in this country. And if you take the video footage of last 10 days of Anna University, you will not find at less than hundreds of gaping security loopholes. So that's point number one. The way security is being managed today is just that you keep waiting for a calamity to happen, and it keeps happening over and over again in different campuses. Who is responsible for university security? It is not the police, it is squarely the university management which is responsible for the security of the university. Let us not have two thoughts about it. The police is supposed to provide the security outside, plus the technical support and whatever is the requirement of Anna University or any university for that matter.
Right.
Third, and more importantly, it will not be because of the current
points.
stakeholders who are there, but we have to bring in experts and we make a standard protocol. Let it be a legal mandate. And don't forget that somebody who don't understand technology and does not understand access control will not be able to deliver.
Absolutely, sir. You've made some very strong points. I hope they will be taken into consideration seriously.